because we deserve beautiful experiences in our everyday life. Today, I am sharing 3 things that make my home feel more organized, more elevated, and more bougie. Luxury isn't always about spending more. Sometimes it's about being intentional enough to make everyday experiences feel exceptional. When you consider luxury, think about the experience. Luxury does not have a price tag. It does not. I'm sorry they lied. It does not have a price tag. It is about the experience and how well or more advanced or elevated it gives you the opportunity to live and to experience, right? Luxury upgrade number 1 is my lovely plate warmer. Yes, it is a device or mechanism or piece of equipment that warms your plates, the dinner plates. Restaurants serve food on warm plates for a reason. Number 1, it makes your food stay hot longer. That's just the most obvious. It makes your food stay hot longer on your plate. Number 2, super bougie, right? To do that and have that experience at home. And why not? Your entire dinner dining experience is literally upgraded off of that one simple thing. And your guests or family will definitely appreciate you for it because it's just a nice little touch. I don't think that we should wait for experiences or opportunities to live a particular lifestyle that makes us happy and feel warm and fuzzy, or just makes us feel important or makes us feel beautiful. You should have those experiences every single day, and you can create them for yourself. So don't wait till the fancy party to get dressed. Get dressed at home. Don't wait for an important meeting or an appointment to put on makeup. Do it at home. Okay? Really what happened is just one day I stopped and I had a thought, like, why am I waiting for experiences to live the quality of life that I want to live every day? So I do it now, and I love it. I love this for me, and I would love it for you. So if there's something that tickles your fancy, tickle your fancy every day if you can. And all of the things that I'm listing are very, very inexpensive. So, I don't know what to compare it to because I don't buy things that most people buy. Like, I don't eat fast food. I buy Starbucks. I don't know how much it costs though, because I drink Starbucks. My husband buys it. Okay, moving right along. So here is the beautiful plate warmer. No, it does not look very spectacular, but it is operational and it works super duper well. I usually plug it in on the last stretch of dinner, maybe 5 minutes once the food is completely done and the table is being set, or I'm, waiting like I usually do for my family to wash their hands and sit down, or making the drinks. It doesn't take long at all, and I used at least 5 plates in it. Clearly you can use more plates in each section. It kind of zigzags over each other. Super dope. In real life, it reminds me of an electric blanket for plates, and it works just that fast. If anybody has ever used an electric blanket before, that's how fast it works. Okay, so use it. Luxury upgrade number 2 is my beautiful Baroque flatware. I actually have 2 different styles, One is Baroque, the other is, I don't know what it's called, but it's very, very fancy and I like it. It's very, very pretty and I like it. And so this is what my family uses. This is what we have been using for probably the last 2 years. I absolutely love it. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, tea, anything with a piece of flatware in it automatically is elevated just because it's gold. Like it's gold. It's golden. I just feel so bougie. So I had a birthday party a few years ago, and picking out the details for my table or my tablescape was the most fun that I had had in quite some time. And if you already know, I do events, so I've used these quite a bit, and every time I use them, they were so gorgeous. And I just thought, like, why am I waiting for these special events to have this warm and fuzzy feeling around eating just because the flatware is gold? So I bought it, and they're not expensive as you may think. I actually purchased a few different brands at first just to see what wore better, and I identified that nothing wears better. It is all the same. They all look the same, at least the Baroque. It's a particular style, but it's literally to T, the styling and the edging and the carving of the handle. It's so beautiful, and I added the rose gold set in addition just to switch it up for different events or for different meals. Sometimes I just, I like options, and so when I find something I like it forever. And this is just a rose gold set. It was really, really pretty. They did not have this from what I saw in the Baroque style. So I purchased this very sleek, very gorgeous rose gold in the extra long, slender, short head flatware pieces. Beautiful. I also purchased, and this is like luxury tip 2B, right? Use more than the traditional fork, knife, and spoon. Set your table. Set your table. Okay? Set your table. All right? Can you hear me? Set your table? Set it. It matters. It matters. It matters. It doesn't matter what you have on the plate. Set the table. Live, girl. Live. Live, young man. Live, gentlemen. Live. Oh, my kids love it. My kids have been taught how to set the table formally. And they love doing it. I don't know if they love doing it. They love eating the pieces of food with the beautiful flatware. Okay. So the different pieces. So not just the salad fork, dinner fork. We have the appetizer fork. I have the appetizer spoon. And I also have the butter spreader. And we actually do use these things. We don't spread butter every day, so we use them for other things. We spread peanut butter on toast. We spread jelly on bread. We spread cream cheese on bagels. So use the proper utensil. You don't have to take shortcuts in every aspect of your life. You don't. Okay, we don't have to do that. Doing it is fine, but you don't have to. And I don't know nobody who want to take a shortcut if they don't have to. So the pieces that are traditional or pretty normal: dinner fork, salad fork, appetizer fork, butter spreader, and then the little serving tongs, right? So super cute when you are just wanting to go the extra mile to do extra things. If you're actually putting little squares of butter on the bread at your table, it's a vibe. I can't explain it any more than doing luxury things at home for yourself. Even if it's by yourself, it's a vibe. It is a vibe. It is enlightenment. It is motivation. It is just specialness. Like, it's just special. Just special. I remember thinking, if I love this so much, why am I only experiencing this at events? Because I could not answer the question. And so I purchased them, and I purchased a lot of them. And eventually they'll fade. I've had mine for 2 years. I have been a few pieces that faded. That's just because we are not hand washers. We are, in fact, dishwashing people, okay? And they probably shouldn't go in a dishwasher, but if they do, they'll fade a little bit. They're still beautiful. I take them out when they start to fade, and I store them in whenever I feel or desire to have some silver flatware, then I'm going for the Baroque. I'm going for the Baroque. I am. I'm going there. Okay. And so that gives me a whole different collection for a whole different experience and a whole different vibe. So definitely worth the investment. I don't know which one worked better. It just, they all seem to operate the same to me. They're all still very, very beautiful. And I hope you enjoy them just as much as I and my family does. Luxury isn't something you just visit occasionally. It should be an intentional thought behind it. So luxury upgrade number 3. This might be the most valuable piece of information on this entire video. This is our estate, our family estate system. Once upon a time, I was reading and I came across different services that the wealthy experience on a regular basis, specifically for home. And I found that a lot of them have house managers. And I think that's just so dope, right? Because there's a lot of ins and outs and there's a lot of things that go on in our home, especially if you have children, and a lot of moving parts, right? In trying to keep the living and everything organized and put together well. And so I came across the family estate email system, and I created it for myself. And it's pretty much just exactly what it sounds like. This is our family email. Our family email is, I think it's the williamsestate@gmail.com. Don't send no emails there, they won't get a reply. So this email system or email itself is for us to send all of our subscriptions to. Anything that actually is shared amongst the family or me and my husband, not exclusive to us specifically, but like for our home, that's where all of the emails go. Netflix, Disney Plus, our internet service, all of the things that require a username and password and that can be somehow logged out or wiped clean, where you have to go into it and multiple people have access or using it. This is a lifesaver. Smart home subscriptions, right? For the thermostat. It's not going to me. It's not. I have access to it, but it's not going to me. Work smarter, not harder, okay? When we go on trips, nobody's asking what the password is to Netflix because it is a set password and a set username. And I intentionally dedicated this particular email address to go to all of our family subscriptions to keep up with our theme and to remove the headache of changing the password, forgetting the password, being locked out, having to call him, hey, they're going to send you this email to reset your password and all of these things, right? Because only one person is responsible for the subscription. Why is that one person you when there's 4 people in your house? Why? I don't know. Somebody tell me why. Because you don't have a house manager or you don't have a house estate or home estate emailing system. Any household account goes there. No clutter into my personal emails. My children always know the login no matter where they are, and easier household operation. This is actually my favorite luxury tip, and it isn't even luxurious at all. And it is this family estate email system. It helps organize where the bills go. They send all the invoices and all the payment emails that you get, and it's taking up space into your personal email address or going into spam, and there are different advertisements and all of these things that goes to one place, and that is the family email address, not your personal. So save your space because you're not deleting as much things as you should be deleting anyway. Save it, send it to where it's supposed to go. So in the event to where you do have somebody operating or a portion of your home management situation. They have you have something to hand over to them. When you do get your house manager, you have something to hand over to them. Here are all of the subscriptions for the house. Even the Walmart Plus, it's on there. It's there. If everybody can use it and anybody has access to it, it goes there. It does not go to any specific person. None of these were expensive products, and all of them elevate your life, your quality of life, your home operations, and your overall experience. And everything was less than $50. Now that is luxury. Luxury isn't something that I visit occasionally. It is something that I intentionally create, and I create it for my family and myself personally. And these are just some of the things that I just decided to share. I hope you enjoyed them. And upgrade. That is the word of the year. Upgrade. I think I'm going to do a room, like 3 favorite things in each room in regards to the elevated experience that it offers us. And I strategically look out and seek for those things, not things with high price tags, not things with popular brand names. I mean, if you know me, you know I'm not that girl. And I love you. I'll talk to you later, and au revoir. Because you deserve beautiful experiences in your everyday life.